Hello, people of Bhadeliastan. I am Simon Kimis, the Emperor of Bhadeliastan. Seems like the new year has arrived, and it's the year 2001 here in Dicerium. As a nation, Bhadeliastan has prospered due to our antics and our efforts to make Bhadeliastan prosperous. I'd like to thank everyone who has been involved in the community, including the mega projects and the flag contest back in middle school. Thank you for everyone who has made Bhadeliastan prosperous. As a nation, we have thrived, and due to our many people and efforts, we were able to become a very successful community, including the work of vexillology and world building. I'd like to give an inspection, kind of not an inspection, but an insight of what we did so far. So our mega projects first began with the very cool project of flag contest in middle school. And then in this very summer of 2024, we were able to create every country's flag in Dicerium. Lastly, we are currently working on the entire history of Dicerium, including from the beginnings to the modern era. Without you guys, we wouldn't have prospered as a nation or a community. We were able to thrive so much and create our own flag, like the flag here, made by Cindy. We were able to gain support from other forces, I guess, from Mr. Walden. And I'm looking forward to a new year of prosperous, and I keep saying prosperous, I shouldn't say that. Okay, that was weird. So, I'm looking forward to a successful year in 2025. Thank you. And shout out to Ryan, Shitaro, Sharda, Terrence, Rachel, Lillian, Aditya, Gumras, Akansh, Alex, Samvars, Ferris, Jay, Sophia, Yajat, Gabri, Amy, Tarush, Aman, Bridget, Adelia, Darius, Davis, Walden, and finally, Aaron. Bye. What you just saw was the first section of this New Year's address for Bhadeliastan. So, I'll explain the basic contents of this New Year's address, even though it's after the first section. The first one was obviously the New Year's speech given by me, and 1.5 section 1.5 is this, explaining. And the second part is the propaganda of Bhadeliastan, featuring Jay is Yvonne. And the third section is about population and fertility rates, featuring Alex. And the fourth section is diplomacy, featuring Samvars and possibly Akansh. And the final section is a surprise. You'd have to see it until the end. Well, thank you, and have a fun time watching this. Hope you enjoyed my art skills. The next section is about the fertility rates and population in Bhadeliastan, featuring Alex. This segment is about fertility rates in Bhadeliastan this year. As of 2000, to begin with, the fertility rate of Bhadeliastan has dropped to 1.7. Now we could blame all of this on Din, but we have the likes of Punch, Alex, and Lydia Gumray in Bhadeliastan, so we don't have an excuse. Due to the dropping fertility rates, we now have a population decline on our hands. We could solve this by stopping the deportation of minorities to Iroquois, but no.
Bruh.
We are implementing drastic measures in order to ensure that children can exist.
Stop the cap.
You cannot put it out until you make do with the stick. To set an example for the population of Bhadeliastan, I, the Imperator Kala Sultan, Supreme Leader, Messenger of Pope Badelia, the Prophet of God, the bringer of warfare and justice, the eradicator of minorities, King of Iroquois, conqueror of infidels, civilizer of the barbarians, the sole harnesser of greatness, the emperor of the Galactic Rosin's Empire of Bhadeliastan, His Excellency Simon the Chemist I, shall set an example by doing a live demonstration. This is Riz.
Okay.
Okay. What the
Alright.
Okay.
Go.
Okay, for the first method I'd like to introduce is the hood method.
Oh my god!
God damn, shawty, you fine as fuck. We kings and shit, right? Oh, for real? Oh, damn.
Oh, we do not live in gang, say you dumb fuck.
The second method I'd like to introduce is the hit and run method. Smash. What? Smash! Smash!
Oh!
Alright, the third method is the measure. Hey girl, I have 8 inches.
That's so cap. A Korean like you wouldn't have anything more than a 3-incher.
I bet. Yeah, 8 inches, right? There you have it, guys. How to Riz and boost fertility rates for Bhadeliastan. And remember, don't stick it out until it's full. And hell, Badaddy. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed our third installment regarding our population with Alex. We had a fun time making the segment. Now, for the first part of this New Year's resolution, we now discuss the diplomacy in Bhadeliastan. In 2000, we have been very interventionist here in Dicerium. Thank you to Aditya Gumras and all the other vice prime ministers and prime ministers of Bhadeliastan. With the first one being Alex Luz, and second one Sophia, third one Aditya, and Conch, current prime minister, and our two vice prime ministers, Amon and Sambars. With that being said, I'll hand it to Sambars, who's going to give the speech. Thank you.
Hello, citizens of Bhadeliastan. As we begin to welcome the new year, the time has once again come upon us to reflect on the past and set newer, more ambitious goals for the year of 2001. This past year has been quite the remarkable chapter in Bhadeliastani history, as our nation surpassed itself on almost every area of progress and emerged as a beacon of excellence on the global stage. However, even amidst these successes, it is becoming increasingly clear that diplomacy has begun to falter within our nation. If ignored, this could severely hinder our ability to sustain our nation and continue striving towards excellence. In recent years, public support has continued to diminish as the failures of the Vishnian Civil War and the war in Intersus have become more abundant and devastating. Our glaring lack of consideration when it comes to external violent conflicts has only decreased public support and has led to dissatisfaction over the seemingly non-existent diplomatic efforts taken to de-escalate these situations. So naturally, we're going to be doing something a bit different this year. We're going to take a drastic shift from our current highly interventionist foreign policy and begin to decrease involvement in global affairs, sending our young soldiers back home. We will focus on a more diplomatic, Dove-like philosophy and work on transitioning towards an isolationist nation. Rather than pushing forth violence and warfare, we would much rather foster positive relations with other states and focus on the betterment of international society. Now, you may not know this, but we've already begun to take steps in this direction. In hopes of creating more positive and beneficial relations with other states, we have gifted them with national anthems and worked closely with them to create more advanced technology. As a result, we've begun to secure key trade relations with significant nations such as Rosanovia, Czechia, and Bhadeliastan, ensuring mutual growth and prosperity for the years to come. I will now pass this back on to my dear friend, the Emperor Sewun Kim.
Guys, before we get into the final section of this New Year's address, I'd like to say a couple words for having the opportunity to make this amazing address. First, I'd like to thank my sister for helping me edit, and I'd like to also thank Alex, who helped me with the fertility skit, and I'd also like to thank Sam Barth, who edited his own section of diplomacy. Now, we'll see the next section, the economy.
나 자신을 사랑해주는 게 그게 왜 잘못이죠. 질투는 몸에 나빠. 아픈 것 같다고 변한 것 같다고 오지랖 나 없었네 그런 리플라이. 내 머리 뒤에 리본을 메고 내 굴을